Alright, here we go. Welcome back to another video. I'm the Hotstop Kid, and if you just joined, welcome. If you've been following the series, welcome back. Glad to have you join me for this one. And we're about to get into it. Some things never happen. Some things only happen once, like getting named in the All Black squad for the very first time here tonight on Hot Sports Free to Air. We hear the first All Black squad for 2023, and for the very first time here on this channel, I'm going to allow AI to come in and name the squad in for us, and possibly hear some names heading into the World Cup team as well. There you go. I'm going to pass it on to AI, and there we will get the naming of the squad.
Kia ora. I am delighted to announce the All Blacks squad for the 2023 Leeuwarden Rugby Championship and Bledisloe Series against Australia, South Africa and Argentina as follows. Joe Moody, Crusaders in Canterbury. Codie Taylor, Crusaders in Canterbury. Ofa Tu'ungafasi, Blues in Northland. Brodie Retallick, Chiefs and Hawke's Bay. Samuel Whitelock, Crusaders in Canterbury, also captain. Ethan Blackadder, Crusaders and Tasman. Sam Cane, Chiefs and Bay of Plenty. Ardie Savea, Hurricanes and Wellington. Aaron Smith, Highlanders and Manawatu. Tye Hotstop, Chiefs and Waikato. Caleb Clark, Blues in Auckland. Anton Lienert-Brown, Chiefs and Waikato. Braydon Ennor, Crusaders in Canterbury. Will Jordan, Crusaders and Tasman. Jordie Barrett, Hurricanes and Taranaki. For the reserves, Samisoni Taukei'aho, Chiefs and Waikato. Tamaiti Williams, Crusaders in Canterbury. Angus Ta'avao, Blues in Auckland. Dalton Papali'i, Blues in Counties Manukau. TJ Perenara, Hurricanes and Wellington. David Havili, Crusaders and Tasman. Ethan de Groot, Highlanders and Southland. Beauden Barrett, Auckland and Taranaki. Quinn Tupaea, Chiefs and Waikato. Emoni Narawa, Chiefs and Bay of Plenty. Rieko Ioane, Blues in Auckland. Scott Barrett, Crusaders and Taranaki. Shaun Stevenson, Chiefs and North Harbour. Luke Jacobson, Chiefs and Waikato. Mark Tillier, Blues in North Harbour. Folau Fakatava, Highlanders and Hawke's Bay. Akira Ioane, Blues in Auckland. Patrick Tuipulotu, Blues in Auckland. Samipeni Finau, Chiefs and Waikato. Hoskins Sotutu, Blues in Counties Manukau. Fletcher Newell, Crusaders in Canterbury. Tyrel Lomax, Hurricanes and Tasman. Leicester Faiga'anuku, Crusaders and Tasman. Damian McKenzie, Chiefs and Waikato. AJ Lamb, Blues in Auckland. Levi Aumua, Crusaders and Tasman. Sevu Reece, Crusaders and Tasman. Mitchell Drummond, Crusaders in Canterbury. Shannon Frizell, Highlanders and Tasman. Cameron Roigard, Hurricanes and Counties Manukau. Tupou Vai'i, Chiefs and Taranaki. Josh Lord, Chiefs and Taranaki. Injury recovery are computer-generated Rob Dewey and Walter Duggery. Congratulations to all those selected, especially the new caps. I will now pass it back to Hotstop Sports. Kia ora.
All right, there we go. Thank you to the AI for being able to read out the names for us today. Obviously, there's a few words to be, a few pronunciations to work on. It's not perfect by all means, but we'll definitely we'll work on that later in the future. But it's nice to be able to sit back and just listen to the names being called out for a change. This is the stuff that you guys tune into, man. This is the quality. This is quality content. We got AI. We got AI coming in, reading things for us. We don't have to do too much. We just sit back and just get excited as we hear the names being called out. But no, it's good. My initial thoughts, and I'm just sort of going on a wing here, but my initial thoughts is that excited. The selectors, the coaches, it's good to see that they're rewarding great form players who are playing really, really great rugby. I think of the man on the screen right now, Sam Whitelock, the captain. Awesome captain, pivotal last year. He made a lot of good decisions for us in those games last year. So very, very, awesome captain. I think of players like, who else? Sam Cane, solid as always. Ardie Savea, Sam Cane, Ardie Savea, Ethan Blackadder, and even Codie Taylor are always in the rucks, trying to steal the ball almost every single play, and almost coming out with the ball, and just allowing us to get opportunity to be able to do something from it. So these guys are instrumental. They are, they're veterans in their own respect, but just to have them there in the team is just awesome. Who else was a standout last year? Caleb Clark, I think of him. Awesome games against Argentina. Caleb Clark, standout. Braydon Ennor, there in the midfield. How good was he? Breaking lines, supporting play, always there. We need to offload a ball. Very pivotal. Jordie Barrett on the right-hand side wing. Now he switched out with Will Jordan for this year. So Will Jordan he switched to the right-hand side wing, and Jordie comes back to fullback. Now that's going to be interesting. I'm pretty excited for that one, because Will Jordan, although he's great in the fullback position, I think having him on the wing is just going to open up the game, depending how well he plays, obviously. But we know how good he can be, and if he can put it to use there on a right-hand wing, Jordie Barrett's just as good of a fullback as anyone as well. That's gonna be interesting to watch. I can't wait for that one. So interesting moves there by coach. As you can see, Braydon Ennor moves to the outside center. Anton Lienert-Brown comes in as number 12. Interesting. So there's little changes, but it's still the same. It's still the same guys there in the lineup. So no, it's pretty exciting. I can't wait for this one. And I'm still there, glitched out as always, which is okay. I'm actually okay with this glitch, because actually I have no idea how this glitch even happened, but I can swap out the numbers of my jersey. That's why you see me wearing the number 22. And let me explain, okay, for those who are not on Patreon, because I did explain a bit about it in my intros and outros. But the reason why I wear the number 22, right, is because usually when you're a rookie and it's your first year, and some of you might have caught on to this already, but they usually don't start the games, right? They usually come off the bench. And this game sort of just glitched out. Obviously, I'm a starter, but in games, I can actually switch out my numbers on my jersey. So the reason behind that is for that reason. I wanted to make it look like I was a reserve, coming off the bench. Obviously I started, but I'm just saying, like, we got the number 22 on our back, so in future we can just look back and just see that this was our debut season when we wore this jersey number 22. So that's going to be a special jersey heading on throughout the rest of my career, the number 22. So that's a little behind the scene of the that's a little reason why you see me wear the number 22 there. So I'm actually quite thankful for that glitch there. If you guys were on Patreon, you would already know. You guys will be one step ahead. I think I've said as much as I can in this one, and it's just good to see everyone back here. I think there was someone that did miss out this selection. I think it was George Bauer. George Bauer's missed out on the lineup this year, unfortunately. I don't think he even got a game last year. So just one more thing I forgot to mention in my last video was that I did have games for Waikato in the preseason. I was unable to play in those games. It just wanted me to advance, so I advanced 4 games in that one. I was unable to play them, and then we end up here in round 1 of the Rugby Championship. Alright, but here we go. We're about to get into it. Round 1, All Blacks versus Los Pumas. We head to Argentina for this one in Estadio Buenos Aires. So I hope to see you guys there on Hot Sports exclusive, there on Patreon, where you'll catch all things rugby in full games. And I hope to see you guys there. And thank you very much for joining me for this one. I appreciate you guys, those who have recently subscribed, and those who are liking the videos and commenting as well. I appreciate you guys very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All Blacks versus Pumas. Let's go.